Good evening, everyone, and welcome back to Damo Speaks. For this episode, it's all about spouses. Now, I'm going to break this down into two parts. You and your spouse having a kid, and also for the ones who don't have a kid but are in a relationship. So let's get down into business. Now, for me, it's kind of difficult. Not difficult to explain, but the transition part. So me and my boyfriend, we were together for about 2-3 months before we found out that we have our son. First of all, we were friends beforehand on Facebook. We talked a little bit. But of course, I was in a relationship during that time. So, of course, I was like, you know what? You gotta have to get the step in, dude. I'm in a committed relationship. I love this other man. So, I couldn't pursue that. And yes, we did see each other on the bus and everything when we got off of school and everything and stuff like that. So, I knew of my boyfriend. Like, I've seen him and heard some things a little bit about him, but I didn't know him like how I know him now. So we started off our friendship first, and then we progressed into a relationship. So, of course, it was just me and him. We were having fun, kicking it, driving to the lake and having deep conversations and stuff like that, going on dates, going to dinners, and going to round one to play some video games and everything like that. Just us having fun and just kicking it. Then, of course, we have our son. And everything now evolves around our son. Like, since it's been cold outside, we want to take him to the park. Yes, he cannot walk right now. Yes, he cannot crawl right now. He's trying to. But still, it's just like a little walk in the park. That's what we would like to do with our son. Like, we took him to the zoo before, and that was cool. It wasn't so cold that we couldn't go, but like, we went. He had his little cover on and everything, and of course he didn't get to see any of the animals and remember it, but we took our pictures. We took my niece, I think you could say. I took my niece with us too, so she can she's 3 years old, not to be 4. So of course she knows the animals, and she can see everything and remember that she went to the zoo. Okay. But yeah, like, everything evolves around our son. And of course, that's parenthood. That's us being in a relationship. Like, we trying to engage with our son and everything. Now, before we had our son and everything, it was still great. We had a little arguments here and there about he ate my last Pop-Tart, which I was totally pissed off about, because, nigga, why would you eat my last Pop-Tart? And I was saving that mug. Like, I wanted it. I was craving it. Why did you eat it? We also got in an argument about, like, the toothpaste, y'all. The toothpaste. I like to start at the bottom of the toothpaste, and when I'm trying to get toothpaste to put on my toothbrush, I'm like, okay, I'm squeezing it from the bottom to go up. He's squeezing the dang toothpaste in the middle, and I'm just like, why is you doing that? What is wrong with you? And the last one that we argued about was the toilet paper. If you know that we're out of toilet paper, put another roll on the thing so then I don't have to yell, Marcus, where's the toilet paper? I need toilet paper to wipe myself. I don't want to yell that. I just want to have the toilet paper right there for me, so when I could just do my business, wipe myself, wash my hands, and then dip out the bathroom. Okay? Like, I don't need to yell to somebody that, okay, I need the toilet paper. In any constellation, guys, I was living by myself first before he moved in and everything. So I had to get used to it. And I guess, like, the toothpaste and the toilet paper are my biggest pet peeves with that. Like, dude. Even now, since we have Alex, he still do the toilet paper here and there. But he gotten so much better with the toothpaste because I'm guessing he don't want to hear my mouth. And then with my Pop-Tart incident, he knows now never ever to mess with my food. Like, yes, you can ask me for it. If it's the last one, don't ever ask me for the last of my food. And I told him that too on our first date, that, hey, I'm crazy about my food. Don't touch my food. Like, I'll share, but don't just reach and just grab my stuff and then just dip. Nah, it ain't like that. So it's a compromise that you have to do between you two. But then now you have a kid, it's a whole nother ball game. Like, you have your little pet peeves, he has his pet peeves, or she has pet peeves and whatever with your sign. I was gonna say sign for a second. Like, why would I want to say sign for? I mean, your pronouns, whatever you identify as, like, that's y'all. Like, they and them have pet peeves. She, he, whatever, have pet peeves. But now it's all circle around your kid. Now with our son, he loves attention, y'all. He loves attention. And I really try not to spoil him because, like, I'm not finna keep on carrying him around when I have to take a shower or wash the dishes or something like that. No. It ain't cutting it. Like, you have to try to get everything done around your kid. Your kid might cry out like, when? Like, mommy, I need a diaper change. Or, I'm hungry right now, mom. Feed me. Dad, feed me. Or, like, it's that sleepy cry, like, I don't want to go to sleep. I'm finna stay up and keep y'all up and everything. But I know my son's cries to the T. Like, I know when he's faking it. I know when he's hungry. I know when he's sleepy. Like, that's how in tune I am with him. And let me tell you guys, he ain't no joke. I tell people that he is not no joke. Like, y'all want him to spend the night with y'all, but he ain't no joke. But it's kind of hard now to focus on me and my boyfriend's relationship together because now it's all about our son. Yes, I know I have family members that would want to have Alex overnight and everything like that, so me and Marcus could go out on a date and just relax and everything. But also, guys, remember, we both work. And it's kind of hard to even see each other a little bit. Like, it's like most of the time that we are close together, but we still kind of far away. Like, at nighttime with Alex and everything, it's like, okay, Marcus, your turn. I'm sleeping right now. Or, it's my turn. Marcus is sleeping. And then also with work, I gotta be at work at 9 o'clock. And he works at 2. So he sleep during my first session with my with a kiddo that I work with. And then when I get off that session with the kiddo, Marcus is on his way to work. And I'm off for that little bitty time. And then I have to work with another kiddo at 4 to 7. So, of course, me and him both working. And, of course, I can't be on my phone. Well, I do be on my phone because we set timers and everything for the kiddos that needed for their programs or whatever. But I see on the text, but I don't text him back. Or if it's something dealing with Alex, then, of course, I'm texting back real quick because that's our son. It's an emergency. Nobody called me. Like, what the heck is going on? But then he gets off at 10 o'clock at night. And I get off at 7 at night. So, when I get off, he's still working. And he's probably done with his breaks for the day. Or whatever. So, I wouldn't even be texting him at all. And just for a little side note, we don't live together anymore. So that's why it's a little hard to see each other, because he's at a different house and I'm at a different house right now. But we try to see each other. Like, I know he's off Fridays and Saturdays, and I'm off the whole weekend. So I'm off Saturday and Sunday. So it works out a little bit. Like, we try to see each other every single weekend, of course. Have Alex and him bonding and everything. But it's still kind of hard to do our basic duties and stay on top of everything. Plus, take care of Alex and have Alex his needs. Like, because, of course, he needs his father. They need that bond. It's like, I know that me and Alex bond is so tight and so close-knit because I'm with him 24/7. Now it's time for him and his daddy to get a little close. And Marcus loves his daddy and son time. Let me tell you. Like, you can never stop this man from seeing that little boy. This man will go crazy. Like, I told him about Alex almost biting my little cousin's face off and everything. He was like, "What? I'm gonna get him and everything." I'm like, "Boy, please. You gonna be doing let him do the same thing to you. Shush." But that's our basic normal. Like, we try to be involved with each other, like having our little alone time, because that's what we need, because we are still in a relationship. Like, we love each other very much and everything, but then we also love Alex and we want to incorporate him into everything that we do. But then also, it's like, mommy and daddy need our alone time. Like, yes, we before we got evicted and everything, we were sleeping and everything and whatnot, really good. But it was like, I was still getting up early and everything. And then when I was working at the hotel, it was me working all night. And then I'm trying to stay up. I'm up with them while I'm at work. And Marcus taking care of Alex and everything. And I'm watching on my phone and stuff, because I was getting my work done. Plus also being on my phone because I want to see what the heck is going on at my own house. Okay? And then when I get home, I'm knocked. I'm sleeping. Like, that's it. And when I wake up at 5 or 6, Marcus be like, "Hey," and everything. Like, he took care of Alex for me and everything, and we got to talk a little bit. Then of course, Alex starts to get up and cry that he needs feeding and caring and nurture and stuff like that. So then we still talk a little bit in between, like, during that whole time, but it's like we never have that alone time anymore. And then next thing you know, it's 10 o'clock at night. I have to get dressed, get ready for work, leave the house, clock in at 11. So that was our normal, and I saw that it wasn't really beneficial for anybody because Marcus want to be with Alex the whole day, whole night, and I'm not even getting mommy time with Alex. Like, I was missing my son for real. Now I have him constantly, and I love it. But then Marcus still misses his time too with Alex, and I'm like, well, we try to work something out. So we're doing the best we can, y'all. I promise you guys, we're doing the best we can. Even both of us, well, I'm being almost 23. He's already 23. Like, we're young parents still, and we're trying our best with our schedules and everything like that. So I believe that we're doing a good job. I hope that we are and everything. But it's still a work in progress. Okay, now to this second part, the people in relationships without the kid. Whew. I wish I could be y'all, but then I also don't wish to be y'all because I love my son to death. But then also, I miss the fun times me and Marcus had. You know? Like those late night chats, and of course, like if y'all don't live together, like the little midnight little talks and everything on the phone and the text messages and meeting up at the bars or going to the mall together and all that jazz. Like, y'all can pick and choose the days that y'all both not working. Y'all can just go out. Like, hey, this is my significant other. We going out. We gonna kick it. We gonna have some fun. Y'all could be out kicking it on Friday, Saturday, hell, even Sunday. But then shit, you gonna be mad on Sunday because then shit, hey, you gonna have to get up real early on Monday for work. Unless you don't work on Mondays, then shit, you straight, baby. You straight. You can kick it through the whole weekend. Maybe it's not a late night thing that y'all do. Maybe it could be just going to Sky Zone or, like I said, Round One or something that's fun for couples, like bowling, skating. Like, there's stuff to do, but of course everything costs money. So you better have your job and your money situation in order before y'all want to go out and kicking it. But like, y'all get to pick and choose when y'all gonna up and dip, or like you want to take a trip or something like that. Cause the most thing I would love is to take a trip. Like, the last trip I took was by myself to Chicago. It was okay, but still, nonetheless, like, I want to get out of Wisconsin for a little bit, like smell the roses and stuff like that. But y'all can take a trip anytime, like road trip, airplane trip, or whatever. Like, hey, the world is your oyster. You can go anywhere and everywhere if you have the money. Let me repeat that. You can go anywhere and everywhere if you got the money. Okay? Because if you ain't got the money, you ain't going nowhere. Like, maybe somewhere within your vicinity of your city or whatever, then yeah, you're good. But out somewhere out of your state, you better have some cash up on you. You know, like, nothing ain't really cheap out here no more. Everything is going right up. But it's crazy how our transition is. Like, and I guess you couples that don't have a kid, like, hey, kudos to you. Like, have fun. be yourselves and everything. Like, get to know your significant other on a whole deeper level. Like, if you're not moved in to a place together, then okay, that's fine. That's cool. Like, everybody has their own pace and everything, and that's perfectly fine. But if y'all do decide to get together and move in together and whatnot, you're gonna see a whole nother side of the person. You're gonna see how they live, how they cook, how they budget their money, like some more important things, like if something ever happens and you know that this person is really down for you and everything and got you, like they have a savings account right on then and there, and or if you don't have the money, of course they'll help you out. Like, just to get to know the person and try to both be financially stable and good so you can have a kid in the future or buy a house and everything. Like, get y'all credit scores in check and whatnot. Like, that's the questions that y'all need to be asking your potential spouses or your spouse. Like, okay, we gonna have to do X, Y, and Z to get to this. Because if you start dating a person with a low credit score and then y'all move in together, get married, his or her score is messed up, yours is really good, it kind of throws off the balance. If this person doesn't like to save money, but you do, and this person has like an addiction or something, taking your money, taking the savings out, then you're messed up and something ever happens to you, heaven forbid, knock on wood, you don't have a safety net. Like, it's done. So then you're gonna have to catch up, your credit score might go down, da. Like, it's over with. But hey, these are the questions that you're supposed to be asking your spouse and everything. Yes, me and Marcus talked about all of our stuff, and I told him about stuff that I have done, the debt, whatnot. Like, he knows about it. He's helping me through my situations and everything like that, which ain't really much, but still, the fact is that I'm still saving. He's saving. We both going to work. We both are taking care of Alex whenever he needs. My family's supportive and helping me out, giving him so many clothes that I don't even know where to put his clothes at, because I got plenty clothes myself, and I'm like, I need to dumb down my wardrobe. So now he got more clothes than my butt, and that's the way it is. Like, your kid's supposed to have more clothes than you, but like, that's what you need to talk about. Like, what your plans for the future are. What do you want to do when what do you want to do in the future? Like, yes, I know that your teachers back in 1st, 2nd grade ask you, what do you want to be when you grow up? Then when you're grown up, you know that college can't pay for itself. That's too much darn on money. But then you find a lot of other interests. Like, I know females braid hair and males cut hair and everything like that. Or, you know, you got a male hairstylist and stuff that can fix your lace front up real good, better than a female. But hey, to each his own. Like, that actually supports your income and you're doing something that you love. So hey, there you go. So my advice to couples that have a kid, hang in there. I know it's a little tough to manage your relationship with your significant other, then also having your kid in the mix too is a little difficult. But hey, try to find the time to have that alone time. And for the couples that don't have a kid together yet, or going to, or planning to, kudos to you guys. I'm proud of you guys. You taking the next biggest step. And then for my couples that came unexpected with the kid, like me and Marcus. Of course, it's life. Life is going to have some crazy ups and downs for you and everything, but hey, you just keep on pushing it. And of course, like, you have options and everything too. So just keep that also in mind. So I guess this is it, guys, and I will see you guys on the next one. Peace.